Get it, brother.
Orgulus versus G2. G2 have been on somewhat of a heater. 15-6 map count. Losers round 1 start. Jay finds himself up against Orgulus, who up until the Optic match have been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, I think if you're G2, you're feeling super confident going into this because you've been playing some lights out Call of Duty. And an opposite side for Orgulus, the one match you played was probably versus the best team in the game, and Envoy sort of struggled in those respawns. So he's definitely looking for a bounce back early into the P1. You have initial time for at least 5 seconds, but with 35 seconds remaining, G2 are more focused on playing keep away and maintaining this side of the map.
Yep, well, G2 going to get control for now. A couple players coming through bottom mid. That's Neptune. He's been on an absolute heater. You saw #1 in our hardpoint ranks. How is he playing? Going to get taken out. And the trades are coming in. Just Sib left. Got to start thinking about rotation. Sib is already here one-on-one versus Skyz. Some shots down. Reinforcements coming in. Going to get taken out.
Oh, I thought he was going to be able to at least find that second kill, put more damage into Astria, because this is the spawn out. You don't want to have that full health spawns all the way on the opposite side. So you had the numbers, you had the advantage. You got to trade it out towards the back, but Ghosty is not going to make it easy.
Wow.
Lines up all 3. Spawns secured for Orgulus. They have the rotation to know.
Yeah, just massive plays by the ARs. Back-to-back hills. Sib on the previous hill, and then Ghosty going into new. This can be a lockdown as well. You got the pressure out front. Ghosty pushed up, and the rest of the players on G2 trying to hit a wide push through Dojo. It's going to be, once again, the AR Sib trying to fend them off.
He has 2 players right in front of him. Is able to take care of the first, but the trade is in for Skyz. Now the back spawns are going to be there for G2. At least you would think, but Sim is going to spawn right behind 2 players, gets at least 1. You're still able to read the pressure, but I don't know if you're going to read this second guy on the opposite side. Mamba lines up a double. The break is in.
Yeah, talk to him, Jay. So on this hill so far, the angle on the Dojo spawn just didn't quite read it. We're still only 9 days in. But the scrap time going to go towards Orgulus. First player pushed up is Envoy, trying to make a play, drawing some attention. But you see, Sib gets taken down. That's going to sort of slow down their push here. What are Orgulus going to do? Down a couple people, you have to slow down and regain.
Yeah, you do. And now you're just banking on Envoy to get something done on this pinch route. 6 and 15 start. Dill's not having another good start to a respawn. And he continues to struggle. And that's why this score is looking like takedown 1, but the number's good enough for the early break. You're going to be able to set up properly as well with Mamba working on that repitch to take down Ghosty. Now all the focus on the front.
Yeah, just a bit weird play out of Mamba. It's unreadable, right? He's pushed up, kind of giving up the back, circles back, takes down Ghosty. Now you put yourself in a fantastic position. Skyz on a 5, working on a Hellstorm. He has been everywhere on rotation, pushing out cuts. Skyz is a man on a mission.
On 5 in a row. Potentially earn himself the Hellstorm. There goes kill #6. The teammates are just keeping the bait flowing. Looking to line up another couple. Give me kill #7. Hellstorm now earned. But through that entire process, Orgulus are trying to break through mid.
So good for Orgulus. First time it was Sib on the rotation. This time it's going to have to be Neptune. Finds 1, gets away with his life. The pinch is coming in. They're going to have to take down Estrio if they want to control these spawns, in which they do.
And the first attempt, you might as well just go with the guns. Everybody's going to rally through the front side of your G2, and even if you fail in this first try, you still got the Hellstorm in the back pocket. But so far, trade for trade, blow for blow, Sib and Ghosty combined for a couple, and that's all 4 dead. So off the respawn, Skyz might be thinking about using that Hellstorm, but they get the back spawn, so instantly back into the fight.
Yeah, you can get this within 25 points. You're able to get this remaining 30, all in the back right now. The team kill comes in. That's going to screw them over if somebody can follow that up with 1, but nope, doesn't matter. Ghosty, absolutely unbelievable. Huge win, picks up the Dravik, and they're closing this gap, Jay.
Yeah, but Astrio is still not going to...
is going to come in from Skyz. Ghosty's trying to find one. He can't. Just trailing him the entire time. Finally takes him down. Oh, he had him hostage. All right.
Okay, all right, Ghosty pops a double.
We're losing, bro.
On 4 in a row. Sib also gets another kill, so at least for now, you're able to get him off of the time you've already withstood. That Hellstorm being invested in, it got nothing done on the side of G2. So if you were looking for a window on the way back in, they found it.
Yeah, and things got a bit chaotic. You saw on the minimap, every player on G2 complete.
Yeah, and this is the first time they're ever going to have these spawns so far throughout this map. Ghosty is popping takeover. Kill #5 almost lines up kill #6. But now you got to take care of Kremp, and that's true. You do it with the quickness. So clean rotation. Clean setup here at the P4, but everyone from G2 towards the back.
Yeah, everybody pushed up on the side of Orgulus. Just a mental mistake there. Everybody spawning in the back. You can hold this from the front, but it's going to be a hell of a lot harder when you got Skyz popping 2 pieces.
Yeah, Skyz already pops 2. Mamba with the team kill still gives them the numbers advantage.
Ghosty again.
It's Ghosty again. This time picking up the Dravik. Lines up a double. And this is starting to get scary now if you're G2 because they're only down by 10 points. They have you trapped in towards the backside of this P2, and Ghosty is not missing any shots.
Yeah, they're just holding it from the front right now, just farming them up the stairs and in the lobby. Neptune in the mix, 15 and 24, but we know he can get going at any point. It's a tie game headed over towards P3.
The fact that this is a lead change.
Funneling through that statue, they find a couple of kills. The pressure's in from Estriel. First kill down. Envoy taking out Estriel with 2, taking over this game. They can win it here.
Yeah, and now that forces that last player who was alive at Neptune to not play as fast. He was trying to work on that mid route, but no one waiting for him to develop on that angle. You all walk into the preams of Estriel. He just pops takeover, 28 and 21. You can no longer win it here. So the player on this side of the map is Envoy. You gotta value your life, or you're gonna spawn all the way across the map. He is
G2 gonna be able to set up that new.
And now it's all gonna fall into the hands of Ghosty again. Working on this deep route. He is gonna get spotted by Mamba. You only need 15 seconds to clear out the back. Everyone focuses on the front. One wave of kills and this map's yours.
Yeah, you have to fly through front. You see Ghosty taking a route. He's been the player all game long. Can he find an entry for the team? Not able to do it. G2 on the hard point tear have been absolutely dominant.
That is unbelievable, man. They were in control.
Talking about
big time shot onto Caesar Skyz, and then Neptune is able to strike for the second kill on the round.
Wow, he's won.
Knocked down to 9 HP in a dream. No one's gonna keep him alive, and Estriel is just gonna line up another multi-kill. Just something that this guy loves about getting a 2-piece around the map. 1v2 now for Sib.
Did Ghosty get a bullet off?
No.
Dude, Estriel's a man on a mission right now. Looping the map together. Bomb in hand. Gonna try to get it down maybe towards B. Looking for the information first. Sib does have a sniper in hand, so you have to be very, very careful here jump peeking. Mamba just trying to see where Sib is positioning himself. Sib with the first kill, has the sub in hand as well, gets away with his life, 1v1.
Yeah, don't give him an angle. Estriel just had to value his life there, force him to push you, but Mamba in a 1v1v Sib has him trapped and also has the right gun for the occasion. Able to clutch up for G2. Even when Sib...
So often did he make that play on map number 1. It wasn't enough, but he finds a kill to even out the odds, 3 versus 3. Bomb's still down. Estriel trying to take some space, finds the kill onto Neptune. And what do you do here?
Good shoulder. That's a good shoulder, but a bad auto, man, too. It doesn't matter. Still another 1v1 Wheeler.
Yeah, how is this a 1v1? Sib with the pistol in hand. 1-on-1 versus Skyz. Hey, let's just both pull the sniper out and try to make a play.
Let's have a duel off. But Sib already has a better weapon of choice. That SMG in hand. 30 seconds to go. Trying to gain some kind of info to spot him, but you see the glare. You know Skyz is whole way, and you got the head glitch. I know Skyz is what, 9-1 last time he spawned in on.
Yeah, Kremp watching top mid. Skyz trying to find a snipe. He's got to deal with Sib. Once again, if Sib, he's going to back down, opting to not try to take that challenge.
Well, Orgless, the way that they came out on their defensive approach, they took the entire map away. So G2 got to hit a couple attacks. Trying to get some team pushes going because you're simply going to walk into the entire setup of Crossfire. Skyz now left in a 1v4. Come here, Dylan. You're not having a good time. He falls, but Orgless with the quick adjustments on their defense.
First blooded by Envoy. That's just a read. Sib with another snipe. His impact is felt every single round seemingly, and the space is taken. Bomb should be able to go down today.
Yeah, as soon as Kremp falls, he's probably thinking B, 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 and that's what forces Mamba to reposition and get caught. So in the 2v4, now a 2v3 with Estriel taking care of Envoy. Skyz lines up the snipe onto Sim. Potentially a 4v2 on the horizon, but Neptune shuts it down.
Yeah, that's good for them too, and that's good for Neptune. Getting going, finding those two. Smelt blood in the water, went in, found the 2-3-1, trying to even out this series after losing map number 1, Jay.
Yeah, Kremp is usually one of those guys that loves to be the island player, try to find openings so he can make those big time plays. Yeah, but they going back to the same setup that worked previously. I'm taking the entire map away from you.
Another
Will
kill.
be laid off their rotation, and Sib is able to find it with the snipe. He knows there's still going to be more nearby.
Well, if you don't make plays when the smoke is invested, it's going to be tough. And now you have Sib over here, wall jumping, finding information, a 3 versus 4 situation.
Oh my.
Sib cannot miss with the sniper right now. I wasn't familiar with Sib's sniper game.
Hey, man, the guy's a straight shooter, so straight shooters got to be able to shoot a 1-bullet gun, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true. You know, I was always of the thought process of like, hey, My teammate's a great AR. Just keep the AR in your hand. Once again, just going to hold the push through. The wrap comes in. Neptune with one onto Kremp. That's the third round he's been first blooded so far.
He just keeps on getting caught, man. Now in the man advantage, all you have to do is just value your life. But Sid continues to chow. He said, Skyz, I'll just watch you dominate, but no problem. I'm going to take over this map right here. Estrio's able to at least make it more manageable. He's finessing with his lifestyle. It's time for Mamba, so 2v2, still manageable.
Yeah, 2v2, and they got to get bombed. And it is not in a great spot. Mamba with another kill. They have split. Mamba able to get away with his life. It might be time to group up if you're G2.
Yeah, so now Neptune's just playing for timings. He's not going to have the info that the bomb is going to be down.
There's enough time.
But he spots it.
Okay. I thought he was going to fly off it with the sniper. Closes the distance, finds one. Oh! I was holding my breath a little bit. G2 Minnesota getting away with
Smoke grenade, at least for now. It's going to work out for Mamba to find his second on the round. But now Skyz v Sib. Sib got the better of him last time. Skyz looking for the revenge.
Yeah, Sib with a little bit of information. Going to go for the chase. 50-50 chance, takes the wrong angle, goes over towards B. Will Skyz take the space fast enough before Sib can get back in the fold?
Picks up to Dravik.
He's scared. Backing all the way up.
It's because a map like Colossus, you don't want to get bad timing. You can move from both sides very, very quickly. So you want to play for some information before you make that objective play call. 30 seconds to go. Yeah,
Skyz is playing for the kill here. Sib has no idea what's going on. He has looped the entire map. He's checked everything. He's went all the way from A side through B. The gunfight comes in, and Sib gets caught and shot in the back. And to be honest, Jay, that was the unreadable.
I don't know if the players are getting that, but 45 seconds left to go. Orglis are looking for a scam, and they're not giving them anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is being played very well right now. You can see Kremp all the way in the depths of his base. He hasn't had a great map so far. He's been getting picked off. Ghosty up here has made some impact plays, evening out the odds and the numbers. All three up here, checking everything. Bottom green, the information comes in out of Skyz, and on the side of G2, they're just playing a retake on it.
Yep, and they try to do it from top mid.
There's no help.
Just goes a little bit too fast. Gives the freebie to Envoy. 3v3 with bomb getting down. Envoy is out of there.
Yeah, Envoy gets kind of lost. Players looking for him. Skyz can't find him. Shots come down from Neptune. He's going to find the kill onto Mamba.
Oh!
And off the top ropes he goes. And that's going to be very scary if Neptune gets going. Waiting on it. There's a trophy up there, so I don't think that's going to be success. Somehow it works.
Yeah,
but look at number 6. Look at Envoy. He's making a play. He's behind enemy lines. He can be a thorn in their side. Finds one. Can he get another one? Skyz to his left. Going to get taken out.
Oh, but he finds an opening. Like you said, only able to take down one. Neptune was just simply trying to bait for him to create that opening, but does get caught by that nade. And now, Estrio, your turn to strike. You take care of Sib. You set up your teammate for the final kill.
They have the advantage here early. And it seems like G2 is just going to let them try to get up to this bomb and try to get a pick.
Oh, and Skyz unfortunately gives up his cut. Just switches up the angle and then allows Sib to walk away with that first blood. But now you have top mid control if you're G2. So you got to have your head on a swivel now if you're Sib.
Yeah, Sib, he's made so many plays. Every time I think he's in a tough spot, he just gets a crazy quick scope. And there you go, Ghosty with one, finds two. It would be a 1v3 for Mamba. He's down low, bottom green, just trying to get the opening kill to give himself even a chance. Not able to do it. Orglis on top, and we've talked so much about how good Skyz is.
Yeah, but when you get cooked like that, it prepares you for the next time that you match up. So, in my opinion, Orglis.
Fair enough. Me and Jay, we casted a Scar earlier in Overload, and trying to decide what we think the better side is. Have we made our decision?
No, I'm telling you, it's this side. It's the other side, where Envoy just instantly capped from. You already had G2 sending their pressure over through playing, but no one through the middle of the map. It took one kill for them to get a score, so that's perfectly executed out of Orglis.
Yeah, the EMP finds the kill early enough, and now you can slow it down, wait for a couple multi-kills to come in before you make your push.
Yeah, and Orglis are like, wait, how did we just get slammed on this map earlier? Oh, yeah, someone working this late pinch towards top green. This is what Sib is currently doing, and then everybody else just working their way through hotel. You have the map control. You are trading out effectively. Ghosty on 5 in a row in top 3. Trying to make it kill number 6, but at least you get the trade there from Mr. McLeod. And that's another score quickly from Orglis.
Yeah, the rally could come in here.
Allowed him to touch this.
Yeah, G2 just haven't really been able to stop the bleeding. Mamba at 2-8 right now. Astro 4-7. That's where you're going to need them to get it going soon. Neptune, big gunfight onto Kremp. Kremp able to win and stabilize for now.
Here.
And Kremp just going to fly. Not waiting for his teammates. Now opting to slow down, wait for the assistance. The tacks go down. Can he find the kill envoy? He does. And as you mentioned, you get over here, it's an easy score.
Yeah, that's perfect right there from G2 because obviously the EMP spawning over towards hotel side. One on the board.
Yep, able to take out Skyz in the middle. 1:30 left on the clock. If you're Orglis, you'd like to extend your lead a little bit going into the next side.
It's a good side, man. Can't waste any opportunities if you are Orglis because G2 have played a lot of Scar Overload this weekend. Now it's Kremp's turn to pop 3. All map control in their favor. We're talking about running up the score, and you might be able to put another one in. The movement there from Estriel ties the game.
And what a response from Search and Destroy, getting it going here in Overload. The EMP just reset. Kremp once again just doing the dirty. The nade comes in from Skyz. They have control with 3 dead. Are they going to be able to push it up and score in time? Going to opt to take their time, play the spawn kills. Mamba over the top. Kremp with the trade. The pressure comes in. The goal potentially being scored. Ghosty out of ammo. Skyz with the cleanup.
Man, the map control right now from Minnesota is to perfection. Both sides can be very... They're thinking, oh, we were up 2-0. We should be steamrolling them now, but they have been lackluster in their slaying, and that has been the difference on the second half of this first round. Wow, what a kill.
I mean, it just felt like in the beginning of this game, Ghosty was just top green the entire round, and they couldn't deal with him. Once they were able to finally deal with him and get pushed up, they were able to get something going, but there's 3 seconds left. No score going to be able to come in at this point, but right now, G2 up 3-2 here in Overload. Got to be feeling good about the chances.
100%, man. Ghosty was sitting at like 10-2. Make their adjustments. They said, Alpha got 1 kill and scored? Yeah, everybody stacked through the middle of the map. Leads to a couple kills going their way. But
Kremp
still
pushed
map
up.
Control on both sides.
Yeah, Kremp pushed up, trying to be the impact player, is able to find 1, but cleaned up shortly after. EMP going to be near Delhi. Neptune opting to play for the kills instead. Going to get taken out by Skyz, and they're burrowed in their base right now, just taking their time. They don't want to get blundered, and I think that was the right decision. Kremp finds 1. Going to try to get Delhi control, and right side of the map is available. A pinch might come in if you're Envoy.
Yeah, you have Delhi control, but you have to also work your way for some hotel. That's why Estriel is valuing his life on this side of the map, but now you have to wrap back. Teammates are dropping like flies through the middle. Sid, the teamwork, the wall bounce from both players at the same time. Yeah, you're not going to read that. But you got to iron up and clutch up in some of these fights, and they lose the initial 2.
Yeah, that's a goal right there. That was wonderfully played as well. Orglis, I mean, it was a battle back and forth from mid-control. Able to get that EMP towards green. First player that's pushed up on the map is Estriel. He's taken down, so an opportunity here if you're Orglis. Just kind of, this game's gotten stalled out a bit. Both teams know exactly what the other one is trying to do, where they're trying to push, and how they want to play it. And we're kind of in a stalemate currently. Who will break through? Who will make the play? And right now, that's McLeod with a huge 2.
Yeah, that's 3 dead in the feed. Now, if you're Ghosty, you find this second one around the middle of the map, destroys Estriel. And now a majority of G2 are coming off the
Seemed like everything was working out so well for Orglis, and they were going to have a big push, but now you got to take the EMP and wrap it.
She might wrap back into death if Mamba could have found something on that pinch, but he gets shut down. So 30 seconds remaining on the game clock.
Mamba has 8 goals in the tournament so far. You can see it on the right side. Will he be the guy that puts the stamp on this one and closes it out? Or will we go into OT, into the 4v4 TDM situation? I'm really rooting for OT here.
You gotta be very crucial on when you decide to make this play, but Orglis are gonna give up. They're still trying to push over towards Boo. They can get over to this B point, but Kremp is gonna shut it down with the pinch. That's all 4 dead in the feed, but you died at the right time. 4v4 overtime, here we go.
4v4 overtime, here we go. The shots go down onto Mamba. He's weak. It doesn't look like Envoy's just playing for information. Essentially, it's a search and destroy round.
And the crazy thing is, Will, I think since they have the live advantage, they can just wait. They don't have to die, and I think they get the round win.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you have the man-up advantage.
I'm furious. Anyway, Skyz on the steps, just going to back down, not let Sib get any angle on him. We'll see how they decide to play it. They're just kind of tucked up around Delhi. if you're Orgless and you do have that in mind, you have to actively play for a huge pick here. You see Sib, he's lurking. He would be the player to make the huge play. He's just looking over Neptune. He's going to peek out. He's going to find Skyz. That's massive.
So now it's a 3v3, bro. A minute left to go. Neptune spots him through the middle of the map, but Mamba takes care of Sid. You gotta value your life if you're Neptune, but it's a 1v3 for Ghosty.
It's a 1v3 for Ghosty. Ghosty at the trailer right now. One slides behind him. The shots come in, and I believe it's Mamba who closes it. P1, 20 seconds earned so far by Orgless. Sib up to 4. Make that... Thought it was going to be
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. Neptune finding 2, and as we mentioned, other than the search, has been a little slower of a series for him, but on this map is where he can really get going.
Yeah, and this is where Orgless are taking the pace away, taking the space away. You're instantly going to be able to flip these spawns after basically a perfect P1 hold. Now you're fully set up here at the P2. Sib is in a position to earn himself an early Hellstorm.
I mean, look how far pushed out they are.
Watch the OE, get some good timing, but Estrio gets the better of him.
Yeah, and you saw Neptune pushed all the way up. And he's
that's a close spawn.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to end up getting the spawn out over there simply because of how far Neptune pushed, but I'm not sure it really even matters because you can hold this from the front. You can find the kills if you can trade effectively. It's exactly what they're doing. Neptune with the cleanup, still earning time, 50-0, and the spawn flip comes in once again. Advantage Orgless making a statement here early on.
Colossus. You need this time. You can't mess around anymore.
My goodness, the pinches on this map are wide. They are so fast, and you know the nature of this hill being on the 50-yard line means you're going to get a lot of flip spawns, some parallels coming in. But Estrio with a 3-piece every time his name gets called, he answers, makes a huge play to stabilize, going to be down about 40 points. The rotation, though, currently going to be in the hands of G2. You got Kremp early over here, going to have a couple players that he needs to deal with. Sib with the AR.
And block those spawns, so they had the positioning to break.
Yeah, but Kremp is tweaking right now. I mean, you saw him, he was, first of all, he was doing 360s, and then he just decides to randomly push out BS and D. So Kremp going to have to lock in here, maybe playing a little bit too aggressive. Comms got wild, but Control going to switch over towards Orgless. Neptune in the time, up to 12 and 8. Sib with the cleanups, finds himself 3. He's nasty with 2 headshots back to back, extending their lead.
Now it's the fight for the statue Control. It's easier for Neptune. Last one alive. He's able to find a double, but the
Skyz has to get
still
this.
There. Skyz got a finesse.
He's got a finesse. He's got to, at the very least, buy a little bit of time, which he does. The sun's come down. Envoy trapped in the corner. Estrio going to take him out, and Kremp with the follow-up. A fantastic hill for G2. Bringing themselves back into this game as we rotate over towards P3. Who's going to be the player in position to make a play? As it stands right now, it's Mamba.
Oh, Mamba with a big initial gunfight. Situation to be in now if you are Orgless, because you're getting the bad spawns. You're not getting any time on P3. Stuns and nades and the wall bangs are even connecting. And Skyz might be really close to earning himself a Hellstorm. You can tie the game up if you walk away with all this remaining at P3. But you also had that rotation over towards New. Do not allow this guy to get the Hellstorm because you can't break from front, guaranteed.
Yeah, that was a wonderful, I mean, a wonderful back-to-back. P2 into P3, and as you can see right now, the rotation as well. G2 already there, Estrio in the front, and seemingly a perfect setup with Skyz down low. He knows there's going to be no threat coming from the back if you're G2. Skyz just cleared it out. We can funnel through front.
At the P4 for this 30-point lead. Now you just don't want to allow Orgless to get back into the mix, but Mr. McLeod is able to line up a double. We need a good chunk of time here still at B1.
Yeah, and trying to figure out what Mamba's plan is here. He's just trying to stay alive, wait for the assistance. You got Neptune just looking for him. Hasn't been able to find him, finally does. The flurry of kills comes in for the side of Orgless. Only 1 remaining in a fantastic hold so far here on P1. Neptune up to 30.
Yeah, you got to take care of him over towards Statue. Thankfully, the trade is there, but Sib's also got the cover fire as well. So 3 for 2 in the kill feed. Orgless, lead change again. They have the rotation that they want, but you can see on your minimap, Mamba thinking a step ahead. He's going to be able to spot at least 1 player into Sid.
Oh, what a play.
Your teammates are starting to combine for kills. Do the spawns flip? They do not, so Mamba's got more work to do.
No, this is a good situation if you're G2. 2 players spawn out. You know there's potentially 1 more. It's Estrio. His job is recon. Find out where the lurking player is.
Yet. Mamba's got a 1-on-1, and he's able to win it.
Yeah, that's a huge kill, actually. A nice 2-piece from the streak. Skyz inside front time. You have a couple of players to help. Neptune going to sneak by, find 1. Not only 1, but 2. Ghosty with the cleanup as well, and it's just Mamba.
Now it's just Ghosty with his teammates early off the rotation over towards P3. Do not allow Mr. Bueno to control bottom tunnel because those wall bangs were felt last go around.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He got into bottom green. And once again, it's Mamba. He's not able to impact this play, but Kremp with 2. You have to get in. You can't allow them to set up on this hill. Skyz down low. He got red this time. Ghosty with 2-piece.
Orglis, they're trying to force this game 5. Really, they don't need 25 more seconds, but here comes Mamba again on the pinch. The teammate is not going to help, but at least the break is there for G2. We saw what they were able to do the last go around. Chain the ending of this P3 to a flawless P4. It's back and forth. They can basically tie the game if they can hold on for the rest, but you can already see Sib thinking about the next play. We need to flip these spawns.
Yeah, it's a tough decision to make here if you're G2. You do not want to give up this scrap. And like you said, what a corner. Finds one. Mamba in a situation, 3 players trying to hunt him down. He's just buying time. Can the assistance come in? It does not. So 20 seconds to close this one out if you're Orglis. You have the early setup. Who can make the play if you're G2? Right now, position to do it. He gets through. He finds one. Got to make a play soon, Jay.
Got to keep on going, man, but that's already 4 dead in the feed, so the final push for G2 is going to be right through the front. Sib going to make it a little bit more difficult by taking space away. Lines up the first kill, pistol out, finds kill number 2, and we're going to another game number 5.
Oh, my goodness. Wouldn't have it any other way. What a series so far, and what a map. Electric game 2 with the sniper in hand. See, Kremp trying to make a play, trying to get pushed up. He was super slow in game 2, gonna get taken out by Envoy. That's another first death from him. I think he's up to 5 in the series.
Yeah, but that's an instant response there from Estriel to still making a manageable situation in a 3v3. But look at the route from Mr. McLeod. He's working on the pinch. Skyz is able to spot him, but he's only got 1 bullet in the chamber. Let me send it to close out that one. 2v3, make it a 1v3, all left up to Estriel.
Yep, Sib with the cleanup there. Orglis, early round win. You don't see too many pushes like all out over there towards Lauren.
Yeah, it's impossible to do.
If you guys know, me and Jay have been abusing that in wagers at home. All right, but here we go. 1-0 Orglis right now. Sib with another big round, 2 kills in that round number 1. Switch things over. Ghosty going to have the bomb, an all-out push towards mid. Sib finding some information, but Skyz with 2, and the ego chow knew he was gonna be there, takes him down, and advantage on the side of G2.
And this is where Kremp likes to play, behind you. Let my teammates get a couple kills, and Caesar Skyz Bueno with the sniper gets it done from both sides. They're going to be able to spot that player on the outskirts, so Neptune's thinking that it's going to be free, and that's where Kremp is choosing the right corner.
I love it.
Finds a double. Now Estriel has another one, freebie right in front of him. Sib with the calm out of Ghosty, turns at the right time. 2v2.
I mean, wow, I would be raging if I was Estriel. That was a pistol. Sib with a snipe as well, backs up, and you know, G2 are setting up a really good round there.
Yeah.
I love the way that they were playing that, but Orglis did not admit that's a great position. Only 1 player in Dojo. That's Kremp. Looking like a B push on the side of Orglis. Gonna have the position, maybe be able to lay it. You know there's nobody mid currently, so in a good spot here if you're Orglis.
Yeah, this is perfect if you're Orglis, but instead of just getting the objective down with them giving you full bomb site control, you try to send it on through, and Mama makes you pay for it.
What is that?
So now with the 3v4, make it a 4v1. Yeah, we had this round in the bag, and we let it go by walking into the
It takes a little bit of space, and now that's going to back them up into the Neptune pinch. So excellently played so far here if you're Orglis. Neptune applying some pressure, shots down, loses the gunfight. 3 versus 2. There is an opportunity here if you're G2. Just got to decide on how you want to play it. You have enough time.
Yeah, but they still have you trapped. Ghosty with the repositioning to give up mid-map, put himself towards top window. He at least is able to spot 1 player on the cross, but the timing is not the best.
They are not trapped. They're going to push out Ghosty. They get that information, and Mamba, if he checks this corner, he's to go. Does not. Envoy with 1, backing up to Dojo. 1 versus 2 if you're Estriel.
No need to make this a one-on-one gunfight. Allow that time to keep on ticking. Now Sib is going to get back into the play. He is going to put down a shot, so now you are aware of his positioning.
You can plant behind.
Oh!
He went for the wall bounce. Sib was ready for it.
53 HP, and you're going to send in Estriel to potentially find one, but he's got to stay alive now.
And the little misdirection, so often do we make this play. You make them all wrap, and then you get it down at the other bomb site. Now their job. Sib and Neptune is just to get away with your life, play for the push through to eliminate that possibility. They do just that. Player pushed all the way up into Dojo and Envoy, and now full control. Orgulus, this is their round to lose.
Yeah, and they're wasting a lot of time off the rip already, just isolating onto
that's
Sid.
fine.
Because it's about another 10 seconds before they can even get close towards this B side, but with only 30 seconds left, if you are G2, I'd push out one way.
I mean, wherever you have your double, which would be through mid, that's where you have to press your advantage, right? So look for those two players to try to make the first play here. But Kremp snuck through. Neptune gonna chase, find that kill. 13 seconds left on the clock. There's not enough time to win this round if you're G2. Just well done by Orgulus, a little misdirection. Love the way that they played it, backing up. And even with Sib dying, he was just so far pushed out that he just... Like, you can retake A relatively easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe we'll see teams just not bite on that. But here we go. Middle right now, Skyz trying to find some success with the sniper. Bomb going to get taken down by Envoy. Another first blood for him. I believe he's up to 3. Orgulus up 4-2. This is the swing round. This will be a massive round for G2 if they're able to win it down 3v4.
Yeah, Envoy keeps just getting a pick at this B site. And now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place of what you're trying to get done. You're looking for a kill, trying to make it a manageable situation, turn it into a 3v3. But with only 50 seconds left to go, Sib, there's no need to worry about that A site. Skyz, you need to find one here.
Skyz needs to find one, but they're not giving him any peeks. Neptune finds a kill as well, and now you find yourself in a 2 versus 4 situation with a sniper. For now, Kremp giving himself an opportunity with the 2-piece rip. Envoy is second time over challenging a little bit, and now you're free roaming here. You can go straight to A and get bombed down.
Yeah, because who just got a kill? It was Neptune.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still alive. That means he's still at that B site. Yeah. So maximum there can be is one player here at A, but there's going to be no one in sight. Bomb down, 2v2, 45.
Look at the angle that Skyz is taking. Such a tight angle. Not sure if he picked up an AR or sub, but he does have the sniper in hand if he opts to choose it. Corner camped outside. Does Kremp get bad timing here? Gonna group up with his teammate. Skyz with the sniper overlook.
Wow.
This is the craziest COD timing I've seen.
This is unbelievable.
They know exactly where they're at.
Kremp is going to get some information of one player on towards the site. Skyz throws that shoulder, sniper in hand. Let's make sure we got the pistol to assist our teammate. And you're going to be able to almost line up the double, but screw the double kill. The 4v2 out of Skyz and Kremp in the swing round gives them some of the occasion, but at least you know nobody's here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised at how aggressive he's been so far with the sniper in hand. He's that confident.
He's walking around with this bottom man.
Yeah, he like pull the pistol out, my boy. Skyz pushed up though, not going to connect on that shot. Sib knows where a couple players are located. The shots are down. Have to make plays off of his aggression. Love it. Kremp going to fly back though. Find 2.
2v2 though. Oh, great shots there out of Envoy. Now it's all up to Caesar Skyz Bueno. Sniper pistol in hand.
You just can't give him a peek, and you give him a peek once again. Skyz, he's been electrifying and search and destroy all day long, up to 6. 1 versus 1 versus Envoy. Envoy trailing behind him. And at this point, if you're Envoy, you just got to play timing.
Yeah, I'm playing clock. There's no need to peek it ever again, but Skyz is going to send it and get taken down. Orgulus.
Hey, he got some shots down now.
Yeah.
He got a couple shots.
He puts himself in an angle, but the stun connecting doesn't allow him to get out of dodge. So first blood to Estriel. Bomb being planted at A. You had the man advantage. Bomb's planted on the side, so you can see it from multiple different angles. This is one you can't let slip if you're G2.
Yeah, just a blind counter. You saw them try to stack mid, and G2 off the rip of the round. It was all A all day. Estriel pushed up here. The jiggle peek comes in for Envoy. Gets a couple shots down for the successful trade in Neptune. 3 versus 2 situation. Overextending and dead, giving themselves an opportunity. 4-5.
Yeah, just throws them off with that play call, like you said.
Yeah, just a blind counter.
Bomb is going to be planted uncontested.
Yeah, and you probably know Skyz has a sniper, right? So it's like, just don't give peeks and wait. Backing all the way up is Ghosty.
Got to do this together if you are G2.
Yeah, gearing up for a push right now. Kremp with the M15 in hand. Envoy is going to find 1. Do you opt to play this aggressive if you're Orgulus?
Oh, the hit marker doesn't even make a difference because Sib still finds a kill. 20 seconds to go. Envoy finds his second on the round. 1v3, make it 1v nothing. And Orgulus get the better of G2.